Hello and welcome back to another video of Lord of the Rings Online. I hope you had a wonderful start into the new year. I hope everything that you wish for is coming true, will come true. And I would say let's continue with the journey of Fëanor in the new year as well. So without further ado, here we go. Last time the game bugged out while we were traveling here, but it is working now, so everything is fine. We're back to normal. We are also finishing up the last 3 quests here in Greenland and then head into the Lonelands. But before that, we had one more box to unlock with the key that we had. And let's see. We already have this, the Aegis of the Wayfarer. But the one that we get now is actually for level 25, so one level better. Let's do that. And Harmonious Boots. This is going to be a complete set, but unfortunately we are out of keys now.
What do you need?
No, not shared storage. Oh,
How can I be of service?
okay, it's in there. Perfect, so we can get rid of this. And actually, let's do make a shared storage in case I am going to do some alts on this server. So that's actually not the worst idea. Having some shared storage here. The vault over here. And the wardrobe over there. Perfect. So that means that this one can go over there in the shared one. This one can go over in the shared one. And everything that I can't use for now, but which is actually good for the good for leveling and such, can actually go over there. So not that. Fireworks can go over there. And the good thing is that clears up our space here quite nicely. So let's actually put that there and that. And the run speed, although that is completely bound to... No, it's bound to account as well. Oh, those are bound to me. Oh well. Okay, nice. Alright, good. That and that is done. Let's actually smelt some things while we're here. Before we do the last of the... I'm sorry. The last of the quests. Need that. Now we're going to make some leather. And some wood. Pretty. That needs to go into the vault. That goes also into the vault. And there we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Greetings.
Vault. Put some leather there. Some metal. Again. And this is... Where do I put this actually? Don't want to put it in mine because then it will most likely be gone. The tailor, let's call it that. And actually, we can then move things that we need to the tailor one as well. Perfect. Nice. Very good. Actually, we don't need stuff because that is eventually all the things that we are going to sell because we don't need them. Same with the gems because we can't use them. So actually we can rename this one to Tailor. Move everything from there up there. Perfect.
What can I do for you?
What? No, don't close it. What am I doing?
What do you need?
Oh, not closing. And then the gems is actually... So this is going to be back into chest 9. We can rename this one to Affection. Put everything in there. And then rename this one to Sell. And put everything in there. I know this seems tedious right now, but there is a method to this madness. Okay, and now we have mine, metal, wood, leather, the 45 things that we are going to first gather, then sell. Then we have tailor, then we have faction, then we have the sell. Perfect. Awesome. Let's go. That's perfect. Going to ignore all the small things because we just got rid of them, we just sold them. So we're not going to look for copper or for thin rowan ashes, thin rowan wood. Disregarding it all and going straight to the Lonelands. Oh, and our horse is called Anne. Nice. Hello, Anne. Nice to meet you. We have nice, very good, over again. 6 days and 12 days. Nice. Alright, we are very good to go. Welcome back, weekend. Oh. And the subscriber box. This is why we don't have any repair costs. Prevents item wear from combat crafting and defeat. Very nice. So we don't have to spend money on repair. And I was actually wondering why we never had to repair our gear. Might have taken a look here earlier, would have explained it. Leaving Breland behind. Into the Lonelands we go. Quite a shift in scenery and in the mood.
Greetings.
Swift travel to Breland now. Perfect. What that means is that we can no, let's keep the one in Bree, but we displace or we replace the Thorns Hall. That one. Now with the Lonelands. I think that's a good idea actually. Let's keep the prancing pony at all times and just replace the second one. Okay. Good. Here we go.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Greetings, young Stoudax. I am the constable here at the Forsaken Inn. My body's too old for adventure, but my mind is young enough to know where there's work to be done around here. Up north, beyond Weather Club, there are wolves and orcs in the Midgewater Pass and boars scattered throughout Amunos, all causing no end of trouble. I've a bit of a proposition for you. Clear out the threats. If you bring me proof of your noble deeds, I will see that you get a fair reward. Are you interested? Sure. And what we can actually do is doing some tasks as well, because that gives us reputation with the Egglen, which isn't bad. And tasks are actually also repeatable, but they can be done while normal questing. And at some point, just to let you know, and let me know in the comments below if you already did that yourself, I want to have all the horses I can get, all the faction horses, and for that I need all of the standing. So there we go. That's our mission. There we go.
How can I be of service?
Some come to these lands because they are shunned, others to simply pass through. Some folk, like me, are here at the behest of others with nothing more than profit on the mind. Which ilk are you?
Would you do something for me?
And now you know which ilk we are. I make my living trading with the patrons of the Forsaken Inn, or rather I used to until the goblins arrived. Their presence strikes fear into my suppliers and has made trade impossible. Sadly, that doesn't remove my obligation to Ollie Redbrush, my employer in Breetown. A vale beneath the ruins of Minas Iriol, southeast to the Forsaken Inn, contains the coins and heirlooms I need. And more. Wolves inhabit the valley, and Ollie may forgive me the delay if I include some pristine wolf teeth with the shipment. If you assist me in collecting these curiosities, I will ensure that you are paid for the favor. Make your way to the valley beneath the Minas Iriol and obtain coins, heirlooms, and wolf teeth for me. I think it's very random, but sure.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
I am Gararik Mats, a member of the Eggland. I trade artifacts found in the Lonelands to collectors in Bree in return for food and other necessities. Until recently, our trade has been brisk, but darkness has come to these lands and our people, the Eggland, face starvation and deal with murder. Goblins have crept into the Lonelands and have made trade difficult. They attacked us, murdering many of our number, and seized many of our trade goods. Ruins of ancient Arnor overlook a large valley to the southeast of the Forsaken Inn. Minas Iriol, that place is called, and it was long dear to my people. Would you go there and retrieve the trade bundles from the crate that remain and return to me? The crates are all that remain of our last collection. Yup, and the bounty.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Sure. Let's do that bounty once. Although, we do not need to have you traced.
Might I take a moment of your time?
My people suffered such horrors as walks, tore through the ruins before the lashes of their masters. Ferocious and unyielding, the beasts devoured many members of my tribe, even as they lay dying. The beasts must be punished, and my people must find their strength again. The walks dwell now among the ruins of Minas Iriol, the home they stole from my people. We must humiliate the enemy, take their tails, and show them that they are weak. Hunt down the walks, collect their tails, and bring them to me so I can see smiles once more upon the faces of those that remain of my people.
I don't know if you can help me.
Our people suffered an attack that cost many lives, and who knows how many more will be dead of starvation before the year is spent. The goblins must pay for this foul treachery. You carry yourself as one familiar with battle. Would you go to the ruins of Minas Iriol, southeast of this inn, and destroy the goblins you find there? The Eggline deserve vengeance. We will lay vengeance upon them.
Might I take a moment of your time?
There are too many travelers, even through this remote land, and the nearest water sits foul and stagnant. We've the well, of course, but water is rationed among all the guests and does not go as far as it might. Blankets need making and mending, and there are no better hides to be found than those of the wolves. The hide of a walk is too coarse, but a wolf's fur can be made soft with a comb. If you've the time and a good heart, I would ask for your assistance. You'll not see me stumping through the brush to get to the wolves, as deadly as they are. There are a few places you may want to look for wolves with proper heights. Wolves creep among the ruins of Minas Iriol to the south, though that place is crawling with vargs and goblins. Wolves hunt too among the weather hills, to the east and north. Finally, you could travel even further north, but the Midgewater Pass is dangerous and full of even worse things than wolves. When you have the wolf eyes, return to me and I'll see that you are rewarded. So we are practically killing everything that moves here.
I don't know if you can help me.
Old Muckwort does the cooking around here. Though he has been in the wild for weeks, but I have some recipes of my own that tickle the fancy of some of the guests. So much so that they have bought out all of my latest fare. The recent commotion ran off a modest herd of swine, and I need more pork. I need boar feet and leg bones. Though I'll not share with you all of my recipe, I will tell you that the marrow from the bones gives the soaked feet a richer taste. Once you pull the fur away and cure the feet in salt, you have a tasty treat. You should find boars in the surrounding area northeast among the weather hills. Be careful though, not every foot is good for eating. Ew.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Ever since Gararik months showed up, I had no rest. Normally we see no guests for months on end, but the glut of guests here has me stretched to my limit. Unloved is under great strain and takes his worries out on me, driving harder to see that the chambers are cared for, the workers watched, and the guests fed. Well, I'm just not able to do it all. One thing that still needs to be done is the replacing of the pillows. All the stuffing has gone missing in the use they are getting, and I need to get the fluff back into them. We don't have the luxury of ducks, but the Gremlins circling around in the north might do in a pinch. There are plenty of the troublesome thorn talon and sharp-eye Gremlin lurking around. Bring me some of their feathers and I'll pay you for your trouble. The birds circle often over the vales of surrounding Weathertop and the summit of the Great Hill. Okay, wolves, Gremlin, wargs, orcs, no, goblins, everything.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Another bounty, which we can do, but that doesn't need to be there.
Greetings.
You bring a letter from Miss Sandheaver. Of course you do. If only she understood what is happening here. Allow me to explain. I make coin trading with the Munz brothers. You will see them about the inn. They find relics among the ruins in the Lonelands and trade them to myself and others who visit this place for foodstuffs and supplies. For years our trade went uninterrupted, but recent events have caused the trade to cease altogether, and there is nothing to sell to the collectors in Retown. The Munzes cannot reach the ruins any longer. Their livelihood is threatened, as is ours. All Miss Sandheaver sees is that she will not have a new Honorian collectibles with which to impress her friends, while the Munzes and the people may lose their lives. That is actually not very cool.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I will tell you of my troubles, traveler, and see if you can lend me some assistance. The Munzes supply me with the pottery and other trinkets found throughout the ruins in the Lonelands. They count themselves folk of these lands, these Egglane, and they depend on such trade for their livelihood. Goblins have overrun the ruins where they are accustomed to gathering the pieces. They cannot collect the pottery shards I require, and I find my deliveries impossible to fulfill. If I cannot send a delivery of pottery to Mrs. Sandheaver in the town of Bree, I will not be paid. There is a valley beneath the ruins of Minas Irior, southeast of the Forsaken Inn, where wolves have been known to prowl. There may be some shattered bits of pottery there, and perhaps some whole pieces as well. If you can bring me some, I will see you paid for your efforts. Do be careful. The Lonelands never cease to be dangerous, especially in these troubled times. If we could actually get some upgrade here, that would be nice.
What can I do for you? I don't know if you can help me.
Good day, minstrel. What do you need? Did I summon you? Anyways, it doesn't matter. My supplies have not come back from Bree. I sent the card out a week ago, or earlier, I'm not sure anymore. But I did send a card, I know that. Now where is it? Tell me that. The card was traveling west towards Bree, and it should have come back by now. I want to know what happened to the supplies I sent and to the card's driver. I hope it wasn't the goblins. There are so many of them here now. Will you help? Will you travel west towards Bree? Search both north and south and bring me any news you discover.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Good. You look to be the adventurous sort. I have a problem that I was hoping you might assist me with. It seems that some of the patrons have been complaining of terrible wailing noises coming from the walls and floors in the cellar. I'm sure it's nothing, but business hasn't been great lately with what the rumors that the inn is haunted. Now, I'm too busy to waste my time on hogwash like that myself, but perhaps you might be interested in taking a look. If not else, you could confirm that it's a rumor and nothing more. I should warn you though, the customers don't normally start complaining about the noises until about midnight, so you probably have to hang around here until then. I'll even throw in as much ale as you can drink to help pass the time. That is very nice, because I have absolutely no clue what time it is. Excellent! You'll help? Fine. Fine. Ah, right, the free ale. Once I start to pour it, time will just pass away before you know it. It will be midnight. Just sit back and enjoy. And because this is an instance, we are going in. Remove. I don't actually want to go in with someone else. I want to go in on my own. I can't change that. So we are not going to do that now. But we can go out and practically kill everything that moves. Let me take this away. There we go. And we have a lot to do, actually. Let me put this over. Oh no. Don't bug out on me now. And that is just what it did. All right. We just log in again and try again. Okay. Well, the good thing is we're back. I I don't want to open the map now, though. Okay, so let's just go here. Yeah, we need to have those. Those goblins are good for several missions or several quests now, and deeds, and all of it. I think for this video we are going old school because I don't want to open the map. Oh, we found a pendant. Okay. That one, I see. The pendant sparkles in the sun, and this is no goblin-made item. The craft is too symmetrical and clean. Someone has recently lost this item. Perhaps Candide or someone at the Forsaken Inn knows something of this object? Nice. They are sneaky, look at them. They just come out of nowhere. Goblin Slayer, Walk Slayer. Very weird angle. Why can't I take that? Oh, maybe this one. Aha, I have collected them all, but it takes a while to keep up. I understand. I see. All the wolves' hides. Almost all the walk tails. We need one more tooth. With that we have all the tea. That's actually perfect. That's done. That's done. Tracker is full. Okay. Well, maybe we don't need the bounties to be tracked. There we go. But we don't need the tasks in here as well. Don't try to stun me. That won't go over well. Those two. Oh, root. Perfect. Let's do this and that. Yeah. Nice. But that's not cool. I wanted to take that bundle there. Ow. Should be then. The last bundle? No. Two more. Yeah. After this, one more. Wooden's down there? Alright, ooh, I forgot. Aha, to find every ruin in the Lonelands. That took care of the walktails. And then, nice. There are so many goblins in the Lonelands. And wargs that the first stage of the task is 60 goblins and 50 wargs. Usually it's 30 or 20. And now it's the first stage is 50 and 60. So the second one is 100 and 120. And maybe, I don't know, sometimes there's a third stage.
Will you help me?
What are you doing up here? Stardax, you are real. My eyes are not deceived. I am Leah Venner of the Egglane. I have been trapped here for weeks, wounded and unable to make my way out past the goblins. My people were overrun by the goblins and were forced to flee. I defended them as best I could, saving some who reached the archway to the west, but my wounds were grievous, and I was fortunate to find his hiding place. I have been luckier still that the goblins have gone missing thanks to my blade, were not missed and had food, though ill-fed was. I am still weak and cannot make my way from this place on my own. Will you aid me? You need only take me as far as the archway to the west. But of course. I need your help to escape this place. Sure, let's go. Let's move out. We cannot risk the valley, the spiders are too strong. We must make our way across the bridge. Through the goblins. Okay. Wait a moment, we must use caution from here. The goblins grow plentiful ahead. I thinned them out a little bit, but they are coming back. Oh, don't run through that fire. That's worse than the goblins. Watch your footing on the bridge ahead, unless you wish to face the spiders. No, I do not. don't stand in the fire. We could have gone that way, you know. At the foot of the stairs, we turn west towards freedom. Yeah, we could have gone that way. That would have been freedom as well, and a little bit shorter. I owe you my freedom. If you meet Gararic monks, tell them that I am safe. I will do exactly that. Branches. He didn't get out anything. Very, very good. We don't need you anymore, so you get to live. You don't. So let's see if we can actually find some birds, some Gremlins. Of course, we need some feathers. Perfect. Maybe up here. Oh. I'm getting older. What's this? Cry of the Crows. 3 damage balls effect. And so red silence effect on my Oops.
Arukazan! Arukazan! Nice. We need only 2 more. Feathers.
shield. Ooh. Ouch.
I don't know anything, I'm sure.
Those goblins took that from me even after we had agreed on payment. I have learned my lesson dealing with these creatures. Can you help me?
Will you help me?
Oi, lend a man a hand, won't you? These cursed goblins captured me after I made honest effort to trade. Oh, I know it's wrong, but a man's got needs, and one of those needs is eating, friend. I ain't had myself a square meal since heading north with these fellows that moved into brief fields, and I am not like them. I just want to get by and earn enough coin to purchase a patch of land to call my own. If you don't help me, I'll be lucky to last the night. These goblins keep saying that they want to trade me 2 orcs in the Midgewater Pass. If you take me southwest to the Forsaken Inn, I'll give you some coin and pick up the treasures from what I found in the ruins. We have a deal? I think we might. Let's see. You need your sword, of course you do. Sit in there. Nope. Apparently not. I'm sorry, I must rest. My wounds are not fully healed. While you search those crates, I'm going to make sure that they're not attacked. How does that sound? I must rest again. My wounds. Yeah, you must rest again. That is perfectly fine. Let's continue, but take it slower. Is it here? Ah, it is. Good. Perfect. Still enough to fall on to give you what I have in my room? Where are you going? You'll be fine from there. Oh, perfect. So I have nothing to worry then. Obviously. But I need one more shield. What did I just finish? Oh, the reputation. Oh. Very nice, very nice. And another task that is finished. Okay, and now let's go find this caravan. Or the missing cart. And I think we know where that is. Because we have passed it on our way here. Art has been looted and destroyed. Yep, that doesn't look good at all. What do you want? see. No. No. Nice. And then we can actually change into some others. Like this one, like Mercy. Or Idealism? Yeah. But let's learn the wisdom and then we can change it. But first we need the car driver. Driver has been slain, apparently by goblins. Poor bloke. Okay, let's head back to turn in all of the quests. Let's see where that leads us then.
How can I be of service?
Wolf tails, war tusks, and orc shields. You are quite the skilled warrior. It may seem a menial task to you, but believe me when I say this is much appreciated. The people here at the inn struggle enough without worrying about the wildlife and evils that are spreading unhindered. Ever since those lights appeared atop by the top, we've had one trouble after another, and there isn't a sign of relief in sight. Take this small reward. You've earned it. We take that one because we only have one ring.
Would you do something for me?
Sure. Right after I equip the second ring. There we go. You handled yourself very well against the orcs, swine, and wolves. I think yet you may be able to assist my deputy. He headed out to the camp in the far eastern side of Minas Iriol. He is watching over one of the workers there and the brother of that ornery fellow Kararik. If you are interested in helping him out with the task I put before him, seek him at the camp on the far eastern edge of Minas Iriol. I will. Here.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
These are fine furs indeed. I'll cure these and sew a nice batch of new blankets for the guests. I'll thank you for your time with a bit of coin from my purse. You're welcome. Don't really need the agility, but the 7 fate is actually nothing that we really need.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Oh, these will do nicely. We can pull the marrow from the bones and wrap the peeled feet in marrow and salt. Add a dash of my secret spices, and we'll once again have several helpings of Ari Nora's War Surprise. You did very well. Take these coins from your for your payment.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Is that awful smell coming from these feathers? Oh my, I had never thought that those terrible little birds could give us such a stench. No matter, I suppose. With the cooking that old Muckwood does, this stench will fade in the background if the curious smells that haunt the inn in no time. Ew.
How can I be of service?
Ollie will be pleased with his curiosities for certain, and the wolf teeth should help sweeten the deal. I must admit I wasn't certain that you would succeed. The arrival of the goblins had done much to change the nature of my work here in the Lonelands. You have earned this reward, friend, and I hope you find this sufficient. I know that Redbrush will be pleased with this delivery. Well, as long as Redbrush is happy. Okay,
I'm sorry. Did you
finish
need something?
the task first.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
No.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
No, it's all fine. Don't worry. It's all good.
I'm
And
sorry.
bounty.
Did you need something? Woe to me.
Ravenna is alive? My friend, you cannot understand the joy this brings me. You have given me a great gift this day, and I shall never forget what you have done. Please take this. It is a gift with much meaning, my friend. Unfortunately, I can't use it.
Woe to me.
Your efforts are much appreciated, minstrel. Long ago, my people left the bustle of city life behind, instead choosing to live our lives here in the place of our ancestors. We took the name of Eglain, the Forsaken, and lived here in peace with nature, taking only what the ruins offered to us. There was peace, and we did not think to fear of it. But then, a ranger and some others crossed the land's bridge into the troll shores, and evil has spread in their wake. From the north came goblins and dwarves in league with orcs, unheard of but true. From the south, orcs bearing a symbol of a white hand spreading into Unnos. All of these foes ravaged the land and drove us from the ruins where we once lived in peace. That is actually quite sad.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
This was a fitting end for such vicious creatures as these cruel wargs. My people will be heartened to know they have allies like you in the Lonelands. We will find some way to repay our debt to you, Venom. I am sure you will.
Woe to me.
Thank you, Stoudex. Terror spreads into our homes, and we are powerless to stand against these foes. We are not warriors, but gatherers and craftsmen. Many of our tribes are old, sick, or very young. Not all are as capable as my brother and I. We were sent to search the Lonelands for aid. The rangers to the north is of no use to us. He sits and watches the orcs, and the Krebrine, even as goblins, slay my people here in the south. You have done much to earn my trust, and I shall speak well of you to my brother.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Thus far you have proven true to your word. My judgment, however, is often clouded by my passion, and for this reason I will send you on to my brother. He will know whether you are true of intent. You will find him by following the roadway east of here to it begins to rise. There is a vale to the south that will lead to the back of the site of Minas Iriol. He is encamped there with others. Pass his test, perhaps you will earn our trust and earn passage to speak with one of who knows much of what transpires now in these lands. Whatever that might be. There's the
It's
bounty
a sorry day.
and the
Woe
task
to me.
and another.
It's a sorry day.
Nice. Task limit reached. Perfect. And there's another bounty, which I will not do for now.
How can I be of service?
You have my thanks, Venom. With these fragments of pottery, I will be able to continue my trade. I and my customers, such as the vocal Mrs. Santiva, will each be happy. I do fear for the egg laying though. Scavengers they may be, but they have a right to make a living as they see fit. And the increase in danger across the Lonelands threatens that right. If need be, I could return to Bree and take up my father's axe and become a woodsman. For the people living here in this unforgiving stretch of the wild, there is no such work to be found.
It's a sorry day.
He was captured by the goblins? Fools running off to make deals with goblins deserve what they get. You rescued him though, and that makes you a better man than I guess. I did empty his room and he didn't come back, and that note appeared. I took that was owed me, but you can have the rest. Such a good person as yourself ought to be given something for helping a fool like him. I absolutely agree. Let's see what we can take. We can take the necklace, which is actually quite nice. We lose a little bit of vitality, but not like we need it. Yeah. That we are going to sell all those nice purple things. What? Where did that go? Oh, it was the same. Okay. Let's bring all of that here. You go there. You go there. You come here. And one more. Perfect. And the rest can then actually be sold. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, woe be me.
What? Goblins attacked my cart? This is no good at all. How am I supposed to feed my patrons? This is simply no good at all. Let me think on this. Complete quest within the Lonelands. Okay. No fellowship. Let's see if we can handle this.
You have been asked by the proprietor of the Forsaken Inn to investigate the source of a terrible wailing noise coming from the basement. Rumors abound that the inn is haunted, and as a result, business has been suffering.
Investigate the source of the wailing noises. Let's see. What happened? I have no idea. Wow, that doesn't look good. Do you hear that? It's coming from the bookcase. Oh. Bookshelf slides open to reveal a staircase descending into darkness. Beneath with the Forsaken Inn. Oh, this is spooky. Yuck. Ooman.
Oh! You startled me.
Yes. Why are you down here? Well, I felt a draught coming from the bookshelf. Then I must have accidentally triggered the door mechanism. My curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. I see. Who are you? Uman, at your service. I travel the world in search of ancient relics and the like. As you can imagine, I find like this has me extremely intrigued. It is a pleasure. I think so. Could you help us get past this door? Actually, I was just about to ask you if you minded if I tagged along on your little excursion down here. I will not be much help in the fight, but I possess knowledge obtained through countless excavations across Middle-earth that might be of use to you. Yeah, please.
Wonderful. Now to deal with this door.
What am I? I am the ocean during a terrible storm. I gain strength from fights and hated words. My greatest enemy is calm. The riddle doors are doors which only open upon solving a riddle. First, you must read the inscription on the door. This will give you a hint as how you can open it. The particular types of riddle doors are fascinating as they do not accept spoken passwords as other riddles do. Instead, these doors seem to stare at you. You are very unsettling indeed. It is almost like they are waiting for you to emote the answer to their riddle. Okay. In the ocean during a terrible storm, I gain strength from fights and heated words. My greatest enemy is calm. Who knows? Angry.
Excellent work.
I know, thank you. Oh,
Watch out!
yep, those are traps, I see. More traps.
Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this!
How many are there? Oh. Runes speak of a hidden door in the safe room. In the same room, oh well. There. Huh.
Interesting.
But that's not the door for me. How rude. Okay, let's move on.
Watch out!
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Trap mechanism. Okay, or maybe just be patient. I am an expression of mirth and of merriment and pleasure. I can be shared with others or alone at your leisure. Should you use me with others, I have only one plea. Please use me with them, not at them, you see. What? Oh, laughter maybe. Laugh with somebody, not at somebody. No. An expression of mirth and of merriment and pleasure. Can be shared with others or alone at your leisure. Should you use me with others? You have only one key, please use me with them and not at them, you see.
Excellent work.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, look at this!
This is the class-specific object. Okay. What does it do?
Help! Whom shall I follow? 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 Help! Whom shall I follow?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Are you coming with? Ready to go?
Lead on!
I will.
Watch out!
Yeah, don't go on those stones.
No way!
Way. Because if you do, that will hurt.
Wait for me! Watch out!
Okay, cool. Let's
Whom
move
shall I
on.
follow?
Me.
Lead on! Interesting.
I measure in time, but also intention. I am the last bit of track before your ascension. No, okay. Doesn't look right. Apparently not. Measure in time, but also intention. The last bit of track before intention. What could that be? Impatient? No. No. I don't know that one. Can you help? Any advice? Are you having trouble with this riddle? I wish I could help you, but riddles are not my expertise. If you cannot think the answer, just guess 3 times and we'll choose another riddle. I did guess. What measures in time? Not meditate, it's not... it's not a praise. Is it surrender? No, okay. Where I go, often illness will follow me. Simply open your mouth and try not to swallow me. Ooh. Yeah, the cup. Okay, that was easy.
Excellent work.
The burial chamber
It
of
seems to be some kind of burial chamber. It's really him. After so many years, my search is finally complete. But what is this? It isn't here! Impossible! He must have been buried with it. Maybe under this. Help! No! No!
Whoa! Last today, I have slain my 3 good mates. Pattern, Shipper, and Juno. And you'll be missed. Ooh. Here, nice. Uno. Here. So many guys. Wow. I would actually like to go out here. But I suppose, given that we have given we've been given 3 names, we need to actually open those sarcophagus and kill everything that comes up from there, I suppose. Get rid of that, awesome. What was the name? Then we had Shutet and Yungalin. Come on. Oh, that was the same. I'm a black child of a white father, a luminous bright flying to heaven, above tears of sorrow and pupils that need me. And at once on my birth I vanished like a spark. Tears of sorrow and pupils that need me. absolutely nothing. Oh god. I'm so bad at riddles. I betray the thoughts of women and men, their yearning and sorrow sounding time and again. Loot, let's use gold. There's some wings, right? Their yearning and sorrow sounding time and again. Yeah, but why am I still in combat? The runes read, you have reached the end, turn back now. Why am I still in combat though? Apparently I'm no longer in combat now, so I should be able to pull the lever now. Can I do that in combat? There's something still here that wants to be unalive. But I am no longer in combat. Oh, wait a second. Now you're showing with me? Okay, and again, I can't do that while I'm still in combat. See, that's why we don't do that.
I don't know if you can help me.
Okay, pay no mind to the name of the inn. Not all who pass here never return. Only ones that stray too far off the road and find themselves in the clutches of goblins. Bloody-handed creatures deserving of a good beating, those goblins. You're an able-bodied sword. Why don't you go show those brutes they are not wanted here? The lands around the inn are just crawling with them. People scare easily, you see. With the goblins creeping all about the ruins and so close to the inn, I am destined to use the wood falling from the roof to bar the doors unless someone gives me a hand. You'll find goblins on the fields of Anunlos. A good number of them have established a foothold in the old ruins of Minas Iriel to the southeast. Alright, and that is where we are going to continue in the next video. So, thanks for watching, as always, and I see you next time. Up until then, have a great day. Bye bye!